Hey everyone, this is Andy, Tennis with Andy. So Jonas from Tennisnerd posted an interesting video yesterday. I thought it was quite good. He was talking with his friend Daniel, and they're just having a discussion about the benefits of using a heavier racket and why some people may be better suited towards using a heavier stick. And specifically, what they were talking about was basically taking a tweener like frame, like the head radical MP or the pure aero VS, and add in weight to it to bump up the swing weight and also bump up the static weight. So in the case of Daniel's racket, I think he bumped up the swing weight to around 340, but still he wanted something that was sort of pure OVS. He wanted something that was very headlight, so I added a lot of weight to the handle. And I commented that that they're gonna, because of this video, they're gonna have a lot of rec players who are trying to play with swing weights of 340 plus, and that includes me. So right after that video, I took my Radical MP and I added another slab of lead at the tip. So before it was a swing weight of 332, and I upped it to about 342. And I added another 6 grams in the handle. So all in all, the swing weight of this is 342 all in. Static weight is 345. That includes my overgrip, some a roll of a bit of duct tape that I put to make the grip a little bigger because I'm a little bit bigger than L3, and then maybe about 9 grams or so of lead in the handle in terms of strips in the handle. So how did it play? So I played this morning against one of my friends. He's a guy who normally we have close matches with, but I tend to have the edge on. We played this morning, and he got me the first set 6-1. I wasn't playing badly. He was playing pretty well, but I was just I wasn't fully dialed in terms of my ground strokes. And then second set, I think it was the first game, I was like, oh, I finally got it. And I told him that I figured it out. And what it was is that with this racket, like, you get so much stability. Like with this setup, you get so much stability that you don't really have to worry about the pace of the incoming ball. You just have to take your regular controlled swing and go for your spots and have confidence that like the racket's not gonna shake upon impact, that you're able to basically take an aggressive swing and the ball's gonna go in. And by aggressive, I mean, like, one problem that I had with a Radical MP in stock form, or if it just had a little bit of weight, was that I needed to really focus on putting topspin on my forehand. I felt like if I didn't, then the ball was gonna launch, right? But with all this weight here, somehow like you could just do your normal sort of, I guess I always say almost like classic modern type swing where I'm just, really just trying to drive the ball where I want it to go and letting the topspin come naturally from a low to high. And so doing that, I was getting heavy balls, like not just the tennis or topspin balls that you get when you're just kind of flicking your wrist. Not those, but like balls that were coming in hard and heavy with topspin. So that felt great forehand and backhand. And I kind of expected that. Like I expected that once you get used to it that you'd be able to dial in the ground strokes. What I didn't expect was the touch I was able to get with this racket. So volleys were great in that I like to do punch volleys, but I also really like to do drop volleys and sort of massage the ball. And so with the stability, with all the weight that is at the tip for that added swing weight and the weight in the handle for increasing the recoil weight, what I did find was I could sort of place the ball where I wanted. And my friend, the shark, Corey, that's like his best volley, where he just kind of takes it and places it where he wants. And that's what I felt like this really enabled me to do. Second thing was I was expecting that it would really mess up my second serve. In general, my first serve has been good regardless of the racket. I've been hitting it very well recently. Second serve, I generally like having something that swings fast. So that's why I experimented a bit with the depolarized setup before, where I put the weight at 3 and 9 in some of my rackets, and I found that it was really hurting my second serve because it felt a little unwieldy. But with this setup, my second serve was just as good as with it in stock form. And again, it's one where in stock form, I like it, in stock form or with little weight, I like it because I can just kind of swing really hard and know that the spin, my racket speed, is going to keep the ball in. But with all this weight, I'm still maintaining a pretty good swing speed, but I know by just brushing up on the ball and pronating into it, that I'm going to get a heavy ball, so a heavy kick. So so I think it was good. I had maybe one double fault the whole day, and I was going for my second serve. So will I switch to this? And I think the key here is it wasn't a honeymoon at first hit, right? And I think that's fool's gold if you get that honeymoon period, because you're gonna have bad days when it's not gonna perform as well. But I think here it's once you're dialed in, once you commit to this, whether you're committed to the heavier swing weight or the lower swing weight, if you practice enough, I think you're going to be able to get those sort of key pieces. And for me, 2 key pieces were my kick serve as well as my forehand, and both of those seem like I could do it well with this. Right now I have this strung with K-pop at 55 pounds. I'm going to probably try a different string, and one thing that I'd recommend is that if you're going to try and do something with this massive, at least for me it's a pretty massive swing weight, you don't necessarily need to string high. String maybe a little bit lower, just to give you a little bit more comfort in terms of your elbows and such. The other thing I say is fitness could be an issue if you're using something that's a little bit heavier, just because you really have to make sure you're taking your good swing on each shot, and it takes more energy just because of the racket is heavier, right, to have a cleaner swing. But for me, I do calisthenics, so this is still pretty lightweight for me. But overall, I think it was fun. I'm gonna keep on playing with this and let you know how it goes. And nothing is sweeter, I feel like, than getting a really hard ball coming to you and then just taking your same relaxed swing and hitting a winner. And I was able to do that a few times today. So let's see how it goes. All right, Jonas, I told you that you're gonna start something. All the rec players, including myself, are gonna try to use this, hopefully with good results, but let's see what other people think. If you've tried heavier swing weights before, let me know in the comments. Interested in your thoughts as well. All right, this is Andy from Tennis with Andy. Play smart and see results.